What's up, guys? It's your boy Lux. Thank you for tuning in to the Degen Hour. It's the Weekend Warrior 3 pack. We give you three of our best picks for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully, we get three green goblins for you, three green checks, three little winners. Get you some money in your pocket to go after the week. We do all the work during the week. For those who can't, you're working during the week. We understand. We're picking up the slack where you're lacking. Make sure you tune in, guys. We'll start in just a moment. Before we start, make sure you use code PRBIZNVTR. Again, that is PRBIZNVTR for 100. That's a 100, not 50, 100% match on your first deposit. You throw down 500, bada bing, bada boom, presto, baby. We just turned that into $1,000. 500 plus 500, what's that equal? I gave you the answer already. There we go. We got it. 1,000. Let's go, boys. 1,000. PRBIZNVTR. You can only use this on your first deposit, so make sure you make it count. Most sports books, they're a bitch. They give you like 30x rollover, 5x, 10x. It's some gnarly shit that nobody wants to do. And it's awfully hard to actually do it. Even the 5x ones, they're difficult. This, it only gives you 2x. You have to bet it once, but you automatically, yes, you automatically get that back right after you lose. When, whatever. I mean, if you lose. Okay, most people, when they hear me say that, they don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Let's dive a little deeper into that. Prize Picks has protected play. That means a lot of times, even with promo money, depending on how you bet, you can get that money back. Let's say that it's a $20 limit on Fridays for NBA only games. You throw out a little 3-pick to get 5x your money or some shit like that, and it loses. You get your 20 back the next day. Bada bing, bada boom. That's that Prize Pick magic that we were talking about. Not only do you get bonuses, not only do you get great rollovers, but you also get your money back from time to time if you bet right. Bet responsibly. If you're fucked up, call the number PRBIZNVTR, guys. Okay, we're going to get after it. Let me get out of Prize Picks here. It's your boy Lux. That camera's a little funky. Sorry, guys. We just changed the settings. Just trying to get everything right. Let's maybe bump it down. Bumping it down's the what's gonna make it work for us, right? The solution. That's what we were going for. What the fuck? Anyways, let's talk about our first bet of the night. I know. Last week, 3 losers. We don't really want to talk about it. We want to go and venture off into these winners. And I know that we could do it. We could do a little sweep after they swept us. Tonight, guys, I'm going for the 907 hockey game, 907 CST. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're minus 260 going against the Ducks. Let's look at their stats. It's 25-16 going against 17-29. The Penguins are just the better team here, and a 1.5 spread is something that I'm going to jump at. It's almost even odds at minus 105. I feel like this is going to be one of those 1-5 games, Penguins up 5, Ducks down 1. It's going to be great for us, hopefully. That's why I'm going to take the spread. That minus 1.5 just seems great here at minus 260 money line. 260 is too much juice for me personally. If you're viewing us live right now and you don't like that, you don't want to stay up or something like that, I'd also advise that the Arizona Coyotes are going against the Blackhawks at Pickle Mods. You don't have to fuck with the spread. You can just do the minus 110 money line. That's not a bad idea at all. It didn't make my pick of the day because of the time. I wanted to go the Coyotes minus 110. But here we are. Anyways, moving on. Like I said, the pick of the day for Friday is minus 1.5 for the 907 game, Pittsburgh Penguins. They have better. It just comes down to the record. It's 25-16 versus 17-29. The spread's close. I mean, and most hockey is 1.5. I understand that. But I feel like this is one of those ones that could be 2.5. It's going to be like a 5-1 game. I'll take this at minus 105. That's so close to even odds that I don't mind losing this one if hockey happens. Because that's what happens. Hockey happens. Magic happens. Shit. Sometimes when they hit the puck, it goes in the goal. Who would have thought it, right? Yeah, not me. Not your boy, but here we are. Anyways, minus 105, minus 1.5. Let's get a text box going, guys. I'll get that right up here. What is this? Minus 1.5. 105, baby. Sheesh. Penguins. All right, that's our first one. Hiding it from y'all. There we go. There we go. Let's make that a little bigger. I might have to shrink that a little bit as we go on, but that's our first pick. Minus 1.5, minus 105 Penguins. It happens at 9:07 tonight. Put on your hockey skates and, get skating, Playboy. We got this. It's going to be our first win. Let's move on to our second pick. Our second pick is a fun one. It's for the UFC people who like staying up late. It is the last fight of the night for UFC 284, the main event. It's Islam versus Alexander. It's a minus 375 versus plus 285. Wow, the odds have actually changed while I was sitting here. It was minus 400. I wonder what news made it bump or if it was like a money thing. I think Alexander stands a great chance. I don't think that Islam's just super, super OP. I know he gets in there and he fucks shit up. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know he's good. But Alexander's good too, and you never know what that will can do. But I do think that Islam's a better fighter, and I think that there's a great chance if he gets on the ground that he's going to submit him. And taking Islam by submission's probably a good idea, but he can also knock him out. So that's why I'm taking Islam Makhachev winning inside the distance, winning before decision. I don't give a fuck how he wins. If you want to get technical and like it's going to go, let's say by KO or by submission, I think submission's plus 130. It was plus 125 just a moment ago when it was minus 400, so that changed as well. But Islam by KO, TKO, or DQ's 375. Maybe a little sprinkle on both of those since, winning inside the distance is so juiced. That's not a bad idea. Throw in half a unit on both of them, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. You'd have to do the math. That plus 375 is pretty nice. You might not put as much down on that and put more on the submission since it's plus 130. Either way, I think you're covered by winning inside the distance at minus 150. It's a great bet to cover both your bases. It is a little juice, but it's safe juice. Minus 150, put 2-3 units on this. I think that listen, if Alexander's able to pull it off and submit him or sneak in a punch, that's great. That's crazy and it's going to blow your mind. I just don't think that it's really going to happen. I think he's a great fighter. It's just in this matchup, Islam's a fucking beast. It's hard to phrase it any other way. He is a fucking madman and he gets shit done. Yeah, he gets shit done for sure. I'm not sure exactly how you want to bet this, if it's the plus 375 or plus 130. That's why I'm going minus 150. I feel like this is a couple unit bet, something that is going to be fairly easy. If it's not easy, Alexander is either going to submit him, get a sneaky punch, or at the end, if it goes to decision, I think both of these men are going to be on the verge of death. And you know what? Keep it at the price of a good ticket. $250, $300, something like that. I'm not talking like courtside NBA, but something that's pretty damn good, Something that you're not going to be afraid to lose. You got to keep it responsible. You can't just throw all the units on this. But it is one of those type of bets that you want to throw all the units on. So if you lose, it went to decision. It was a great fucking fight. You paid for a ticket. Everybody illegally streams fucking UFC fights nowadays. So it's not like you're actually paying for a fight pass or anything like a fucking madman. So if you lose, you paid the ticket. If you win, you make a good couple of dollars, and we'll take those units as we move on to our pick number 3 and our pick number 3 Sunday. And before we get that, let's go and throw this in the text box, just so everybody's on the same page and knows what the fuck's going on. I don't want to confuse anybody. Islam versus Alex inside the distance. Islam. And that's minus 150, guys. Minus 150. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to move the graphic here. Holy shit, we got to make that smaller, don't we? Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I recently logged in to our OBS system, and they usually have everything like logged for us, all the presets that we make. One day I turn on my computer, log into it, and poof, it's all gone. Everything's down. So we're just having to rebuild a few things. So, excuse the struggle as we go and piece everything together. As I said, guys, Islam versus Alex inside the distance. Islam, as the winner inside the distance, minus 150. Lock that in. That is a pretty safe bet in our opinion. You can parlay this with any of the other two picks. Make, a couple two-leggers. Get even better money. Who knows? Maybe you can do that with plus 130 submission as well, just for the chance. Plus 130 here, maybe even Chiefs. Who knows, right? You might make some money. Anyways, as we were saying, we want to move on into our third pick. And our third pick, you might hate to hear it, but if you've been listening to us, you've heard it a few times. We're taking Kansas City Chiefs, the money line, even money. Put 100 down, you get 100 back, 200. Bada bing, bada boom, easy as that. Couple units in your pocket. This is a bet that could go either way. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to convince myself that this is a one-sided win, that they're just going to dominate. It's going to be a fucking battle. It's going to be sweaty. The spread's plus 1.5, minus 1.5 for a fucking reason. I'm just surprised that the Chiefs are the dogs in this, and I'm taking advantage of it. I'm not going to question it. I don't give a fuck. I think that Mahomes is going to leave Jalen Hurts all the way to the locker room. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it, but I do think it's going to be close. I do think it's going to be sweaty, but I think after halftime, the Chiefs are just going to turn it up, and they're going to secure this win for us, and at even money, you just can't beat that. And remember, the Super Bowl, there's a lot of other bets to be had other than just the ones that I'm giving you. On no fumbles. We might release that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning sounds right. We're going to be giving out a hell of a game card. It's going to be game props. I'm going to talk about Gatorade. I'm going to talk about coins, the heads and tails. I'm going to talk about who's going to be shown first. America's the Beautiful. I have a full card. I'm going to give you 3 free picks. I have 8 total. On the game prop card. I'm selling the full card for $25, but like I said, you don't even have to buy that shit. Fuck that if you're not really about the money and you just want to sprinkle. I understand. I get it. Use those 3 free ones and get you some money. Learn why you should buy those 8. Make sure you tune into that video tomorrow. Tomorrow, make sure to tune in. But for Sunday, it's even money. Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like Mahomes is just the better quarterback here. I get the Eagles' defense is good. They're going to push them. It's true. But the Chiefs, they have a great defense too. These are best offenses going against the best defenses. I just feel at the end of the day, Mahomes outranks Jalen Hurts in terms of quarterback. I just think he's better. And for that reason, I'm taking the even money line. I don't want to take points. Plus 1.5, it does give us, a little leeway, but it's not enough for me to take. If it was 3, we'd talk about it. It's already minus 110. I don't want to juice that any further. Let's take Kansas City Chiefs win for even money. Let me get that in the text box before we end it off here, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, of course. Kansas City Chiefs, NL, even, baby. Let's get some dollars in our pocket. Couple dollary dues, as the Aussies say. Am I right, my boys? Let's kangaroo jack it all the way across this finish line. with a Kansas City Chiefs money line win. I need a win from y'all, baby. I know y'all can do it. Let's turn a losing weekend around to a great winning 3-win weekend. This has been three long, hard losses that we've went through this last weekend. I feel like we deserve some easy wins. Last weekend was a weird weekend. The sports that we participated in weren't necessarily sports that we wanted to participate in. We wanted a little football. We wanted a little more basketball. We wanted hockey. We didn't really get that. We got a little basketball. We got some UFC, but we made it work. We gave y'all shit to bet on, and it was really, it was sweaty. It didn't end well, but it was fun. It was fun. And at the end of the day, that's what this should be. Don't, go gambling your life savings or anything like that, guys. Just make sure it's fun little sprinkles with these Weekend Warrior 3-packs. I feel like after our 3 long, hurtful, bullshit, whatever synonym you want to throw out there, losses last weekend, I think we deserve an easy, sweatless sweep. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think it's going to be sweatless, but I do think it's going to be a sweep. I do think that these are 3 winners. I do think that we're going to have three green goblins here, 3 green checks, and I hope we get some money in our pocket at the end of the day. Make sure you parlay. Like I said, parlaying's really good with this, I believe. I always say that. Sometimes it bites us in the ass, sometimes it doesn't. The parlay that I would be making is Islam inside the distance paired with the Penguins, and Islam inside the distance paired with the Chiefs. I think Islam's easy win. As long as the other ones win, you're good. If one of them wins, I'm sure you cover the units for your weekend. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head, but we can look. Minus 150. Let me just, check that out for you guys. See if it's actually worth it. I don't want to be telling y'all bullshit or anything. Minus 150. And then which one do y'all want to do? The one tonight? The Penguins? Sure. Penguins. Minus 105, baby. That's plus 225. You throw a Hundini on that, you get 225 back, 325 total. You cover some losses if we, lose the money line for the Chiefs or something. Because, of course, the Super Bowl can go anyway. There can be upsets. Don't be surprised if crazy shit happens. Just be prepared for it. And being prepared for it is making these little parlays like that. Just, to hedge a little. To cover some stuff. To, make the easy wins cover the tough losses kind of shit. And remember, guys, our prize picks code is PRBIZNVTR. Yeah, there you go, Lugs. Come on, one more time. PRBIZNVTR. No sweat the second time. Bald man's got it. You can't fuck me up twice. PRBIZNVTR. Okay. I'm just showing out now. I'll chill. But remember, it gives you a 100% match. 500 down, 500 back. Bada bing, bada boom. A little magic happens, 1,000 balance, you get it cracking with a 2x rollover, you win a little, you lose a little, you withdraw a little. You keep it rolling. It's great shit, guys. PRBIZNVTR. And you can also call us at 713-489-9402. 713-489-9402. Look, I did a week's worth of work. I gave you 3 great picks. What are you going to do for me, Playboy? What the fuck you going to do for me? 713-489-9402. What you can do for me is give me your best picks. This is a sharing system. I give a little, you give a little, we both gain a lot. 713-489-9402. You give me your best picks. I don't need 3 of them. Just give me one. Give me one good pick. 713-489-9402. It doesn't have to be the sweaty picks. I prefer it not to be. I prefer it to be the easy picks, the easy bets, the sweatless bets. 713-489-9402. You call that number. You give a brief description. Don't leave me a fucking essay. This is the Degenerate Hour. We don't need it. Just sell us. Give us a quick sell. Give us a quick sell of your bet. The day it's happening, the teams, the time, all that good shit. Shout yourself out. I do not care. This is the Degenerate Hour. We will feature you. We'll feature the scumbags of America. I don't care. If you get the gin on me, it's great. If you don't, it's also great. We'll feature you either way. 713-489-9402. We just feature winners here, so make sure you don't fuck up. 713-489-9402. Give me your best bets, guys, and here's our prize fix code.